What if I told you the next global flashpoint isn't Ukraine, isn't Taiwan, but a frozen island with more ice than people? Welcome to Greenland. This week, the White House ignited a diplomatic firestorm, not with troops, not with sanctions, but with a mocking image. Two sled dog teams, one fork in the road, one path bathed in sunshine leading straight to the White House, the other swallowed by darkness, storm clouds, lightning, and the flags of Russia and China. The caption? Which way, Greenland man? To many, it wasn't a joke, it was a threat. Greenland is massive, strategic, sparsely populated, and sitting right in the middle of America's Arctic defense line. But now, it's being framed as something else, a choice, America or America's enemies. President Donald Trump didn't back down. The United States needs Greenland for national security. It is vital for the Golden Dome we are building. If we don't get it, Russia or China will. His message was crystal clear. Greenland under US control, or Greenland becomes a battlefield of influence. And this is where things get dangerous. Denmark and Greenland didn't just say no, they said absolutely not.
But there's one thing everyone must understand. Greenland will not be owned by the United States of America. Greenland does not wish to be governed by the United States. Greenland does not want to be a part of the United States. We select the Greenland we know today, and which is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark.
If this matter concerns security in the Arctic, then we are driven by an absolutely unwavering resolve from the Kingdom of Denmark to do everything we possibly can to ensure our security policy. We have demonstrated over many years that we can do this as allies. We are also prepared to invest in the necessary capabilities.
I think our internal relations in this community we have are something we continuously discuss and always have, but the time right now is for us to stand together. Greenland is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark and is completely united in its efforts to protect the fundamental principles that are present in the world.
Behind closed doors, top Danish and Greenland diplomats met with US leadership, including Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The talks? Frank, constructive, but unresolved.
On this basis, we had what I will describe as a frank but also constructive discussion. The discussions focused on how to ensure the long-term security in Greenland. And here our perspectives continue to differ, I must say. The President has made his view clear, and we have a different position. We, the Kingdom of Denmark, continue to believe that also the long-term security of Greenland can be ensured inside the current framework, the 1951 agreement on the defense of Greenland, as well as the NATO treaty. For us, ideas that would not respect territorial integrity of the Kingdom of Denmark and the right of self-determination of the Greenlandic people are, of course, totally unacceptable. And we therefore still have a fundamental disagreement, but we also agree to disagree. And therefore we will, however, continue to talk. We have decided to form a high-level working group to explore if we can find a common way forward.
This isn't just about Greenland anymore. This is about NATO, because Denmark is a NATO ally. Greenland is part of that alliance, and openly pressuring an ally with takeover rhetoric sends shockwaves through Europe. Some European officials are asking a terrifying question. What happens if the US decides diplomacy isn't enough? Trump's critics say the White House graphic wasn't messaging, it was mockery, it was coercion, it was the language of power, not partnership.
I wouldn't be telling you what I'm willing to do, certainly. I'm not going to give up options, but it's very important. Greenland is very important for the national security, including of Denmark. And the problem is not a thing that Denmark can do about it if Russia or China wants to occupy Greenland. But there's everything we can do. You found that out last week with Venezuela. There's everything we can do about things such as that. Not going to happen. We're not, I can't rely on Denmark being able to fend themselves off. You know, they were talking about they put an extra dog, and they were serious about this. They put an extra dog sled there last month. They added a second dog sled. That's not going to do the trick.
On NATO, right now, it sounds like you are saying that you would potentially acquire Greenland by force. That would be a NATO country. The United. Are you saying that? Would you do that?
No, you're saying that.
Would you
I
acquire
didn't
it by
say it.
force
No,
right
you're
now?
telling me that that's what I'm going to do. You don't know what I'm going to do.
So what are the options?
Your
then?
network
Because
doesn't know either.
And Greenlanders themselves, they say they're tired of being treated like a prize on a chessboard. With global tensions already at breaking point, with alliances under strain, with military lines hardening across the world, is Greenland the next trigger?
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.